Hey everyone, Leprechaun here. Just wishing you guys a happy St. Paddy's Day. Well, today we're going to go over the new Conan Exiles patch that they've dropped. We're going to go over the new stuff that they've added and all that new junk. So, we'll just go ahead and get started right off the bat. The patch is called 16.03. I do that because of the date. Yeah, first things first. Well, they fixed a case where you could respawn in rocks. Apparently, the problem they were having was, hey, you go and chop a rock, and then you place down your mat, and you end up respawning in the rock. You know, that's a little bit of a problem, I suppose. Kind of a rare one, but next thing that they've also fixed, while we're over in the rock area, is they've fixed the animation. I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed previously that the rocks stopped falling apart at a fix that they made when the rocks would go flying off crazy. But now they finally fixed it back to where they crumble properly. So that's kind of nice, because I really enjoyed that animation. It's really smooth and nice. Okay, the next thing they fixed is, well, for all you female characters, as you can hear, she sounds like a female when you jump around. Well, they were having a problem where every once in a while, if you do an action wrong, it would sound like you've got a dude, and they would play male SFX noises. So that's a good thing that they fixed. And then also, as far as thralls, I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed whenever you start up your server, or you log on for the first time, until you actually interact with whatever your thralls are on, they would be invisible. But now, whenever you log on, they're visible at all times, so you can see them clear and plainly, which is nice, because it can be difficult to figure out which one of your spots had a thrall in them, which could speed up production. So it's nice that they fixed that. Okay, well, the next thing that they've also fixed is, up here in the Northern River area, they've prevented you from being able to walk on the water anymore. Apparently, players were having issues where they were able to walk right on top of the water surface. Not really too much of a big bug, but hey, apparently enough people complained about it that they fixed it. Meh, whatever. On that same note, as far as water goes, they had an issue where players, whenever you would die in the water, they'd have an issue where you were not able to grab your junk out of your body if you die in the water. Well, they fixed that, so now you can access bodies and all that good junk inside water now. So there's that. That's a good fix. And one of my, well, I don't know, it depends on your combat style, but I think it's a really important fix, is all you guys know, whenever you use your shield, it's like useless. You're better off just dodging the attack. But now, they've actually made the shield defense quite a bit stronger, to where the shield is actually pretty much useful now, instead of just useless like it used to be. Let me go on over here to a guy, have him attack me. I'll show you guys it's quite a bit better off. Alright, let's kill these archers. Alright. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that's a legitimate defense use now. You know, it used to be like 1 or 2 hits, and that thing would be trashed. Got a snake. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Definitely was something that needed to be fixed. Alright, now that we're on a roll of stuff that was really big about this update, honestly, there wasn't too much that I cared for as far as big things. But another big thing I've noticed is your armor. Whenever you click on your armor in your inventory, they've added an armor value in the little description here, as well as knockback defense. Now, knockback defense is, you know, your prevention from getting knocked back by, say, a dragon. So it's nice to be able to know those numbers for when you want to crunch them, and when you want to figure that out. Alright. Well, on that note, they've also added a bigger, you know, to show you whenever you're shooting your arrows, that X that pops up, it's a bit more obvious now. So that way you know when you're hitting your target with your bow and arrow. And on the note of arrows, the crossbow, they've actually increased the firing rate for that in the previous update, but now they've actually streamlined the firing as well. So it's nice that they finally put some work into the archery side of things in this game, especially being that as it is, the archery was a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit snubbed. But now they're doing a comeback on that a lot, so that's good. Right, so I just told you guys earlier that they've told you the numbers for armor, your knockback protection. Well, on the other note, they've actually added knockback from 3 animals, which would be the elephant, the ostrich, and of course the dragon. So now you can get essentially stunned, or I guess they call it knockback, which is just a little period where you can't do anything. So that's got to be important to realize, is the elephant, the ostrich, and the dragon. So watch out for those guys. So that's about it for the main stuff as far as what they've updated and added, or fixed as well. All this rest of the stuff that I'm going to go over is mainly just for the server admins, for you guys who, you know, take care of a server for all the players on a server. But anyways, they're as follows. They've added the ability to send server-wide messages, so that way you can let all your mates and everybody who's playing on your server know stuff. That's important, and I'm really glad that they've added that. As well as the ability to teleport players, so if you've got little Johnny over there who's not being nice to your friends, you know, you can teleport over to him and tell him to sort off. But, hey, that's up to you what you want to do with that. Also, you can specify the amount of friendly fire in between your guild mates, so that way, you know, you can at least make it to the point where if you're trying to kill your buddy, you can kill him, but at the same time, if it's an accident, you don't want to damage him too badly, especially since armor's so expensive to repair in this game. And then another thing that they've also added is the ability to modify the durability of objects, which is great. So yeah, I've added quite a bit of stuff. Altogether, that pretty much does it for all the main stuff. Now, if you want the complete list, just go ahead and look in the description of the video, and that'll pop you right on over to Steam, and show you all of the stuff that they've added. As far as this patch, you know, it's nice, sure, but I can't wait for them to be adding new stuff. That's really what I'm looking for mainly in the game. But stay tuned, guys. Next time they come out with another patch, I'll be right on top of it, and keeping you guys updated with the latest stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Cheers.